So this is now starting, going. So this camera is on, this camera is on. Okay, we're good on cameras. We are good. Okay, you can go ahead and start. Clear.
Well, good morning, folks. I'm Sebastien Heintz, and here with Roger.
Hi, guys.
And we're here in our CH 650. That's our low-wing cross-country cruiser, and we have a UL 350IS engine in it. Plenty of power, great performer, great little cross-country machine. Sometimes we forget to fly this airplane because, you know, we don't usually go anywhere, so sometimes we defer to the high-wing airplanes, but our 650 is just a great little airplane as well. Here, I'll let Roger, why don't you talk a little bit the pre-flight here.
Okay, like Sebastien was saying, we've got the UL Power 350 IS, 130 horse. We're going to do a run up to 17 to check both ignitions. There should be very little drop at all. To the right, both, left, both. Check my controls, clear and free, flaps up, canopy's locked, secure, and gas is on our fullest tank, and we're almost already up to operating temperature.
Yeah, I love the UL Power with this, you know, basically you got a, you know, single lever control, isn't it? With
right.
Full FADEC control, there's no mixture, carb heat, there's, even on startup, you just turn the key, isn't it?
Right, yeah.
Makes it about as easy as possible.
Right.
And I like it because it's something where you can just enjoy flying the airplane, not managing an engine, so makes it real intuitive that way.
Alright, we'll just do a normal takeoff. We'll have a little bit of back pressure. We'll ease power, nose will lift off just a little bit, and then we'll adjust our pitch according to how our nose attitude is, and then just let it fly right on off.
And Mexico traffic, Experimental 650 is going to be departed runway 06, will be a north departure for Mexico, traffic Mexico.
Alright, little back pressure.
And yeah, and again with the 650, what I always love so much about it is the bubble canopy around it, the visibility. It's just truly spectacular.
Right, even though we are a low wing, we have excellent
yeah, the forward visibility
down too.
is really good. And again, just up and around. I like the fact I can actually look at the tail while we're flying. And so today we're June 1st, so, you know, kind of the beginning of summer. I know officially summer doesn't start till another few weeks, but this is a time of the year, though, that really feels like summer again. Typical day like this today, actually. It's going to be a warm, muggy day.
Yeah.
Which is, we get used to that in Missouri, don't we?
Well, it's been relatively really cool this year, so we're looking forward to a little bit of heat.
Absolutely. So, coming into June, we've got some pretty good activities for the month of June, and I'll quickly go over that. The June 19th is our annual Fly Into Summer event, and that's the beginning of the year, or the beginning of the summer every year. It's basically the longest day of the year, so usually a great flying time of the year, long days. And we host our fly-in open house, and now that event, it's a much smaller event than our September event, which is our annual homecoming event. This is just kind of a morning fly-in. On the schedule, we're between 8 o'clock and 1 o'clock. And we usually get a dozen or so Zeniths flying in for that, so that's always a fun opportunity to see the airplanes, tour the factory, visit the factory. It's kind of a self-guided tour thing in the factory, very informal. Again, we don't have any structured events like dinners or seminars and that type of thing, but it's a good time to do some hangar talk and and we'll have a food truck out there as well to get a bit of food and enjoy ourselves. And immediately before that, the Thursday and Friday, we'll be holding one of our workshops events as well, the rudder workshops. So that's starting on Thursday morning. That would be the 17th of June, and then 18th, finishing up on the 18th. So again, if those of you that want an excuse to come out to Missouri in June, come out for that, do the workshop, do come out for the open hangar days, and of course those of you that are flying Zeniths, more than welcome to come out and fly the airplanes, look at the airplanes, talk with builders and flyers.
Yeah, it'll be a fun week.
Absolutely, absolutely. So you've got this 650 pretty nicely trimmed out, I see right now. You're pretty much hands-free. We're cruising at what, about 120 miles an hour right now? And you're throttled right back 2550 on the RPM. What's that, probably about 65% power?
Probably burning 6 gallons an hour.
Yeah.
I had to do a demo flight earlier this morning, and it was just crystal smooth. I mean, it was just perfect.
Yeah, these days, where you're overcast, and summer days like that, overcast is probably the smoothest air you're going to get. And again, love the visibility and the turns out here.
Well, anything else happening in the next couple weeks?
Well, and then of course, in the next couple of weeks, I don't think so. Of course, folks, come out to the factory. We're always open Monday through Friday. Give us a call ahead of time. But come out for a demo flight, tour the factory. We love to show the airplanes both on the ground and in the air, because that's kind of why we love our jobs in large part as well. And happy to do that. And then, of course, we're already getting ready for Oshkosh. I think Oshkosh 2021 is going to be a big event, especially, of course, last year Oshkosh didn't happen because of the pandemic. So this year, I think it'll come back in force. We look forward to being part of that again. We'll have the Zenith display. We're also going to hold the workshop area as well. In the airplane hangar, we'll be doing some demonstrations of the final hole size match drilled parts and assemblies. So a good opportunity to come out and learn more about that. I'll be doing some seminars as well. We will be holding the annual banquet on Thursday night, and again we'll be planning a kind of a celebration of life for Chris Heintz at Oshkosh. Looking forward to doing that again. Well, not again, but looking forward to doing that at Oshkosh. So let's get back to work, Roger.
Oh, man.
I know we kind of keep pinching ourselves when we do this, because we're actually working here, even though it doesn't quite feel like it. We're just burning holes in the sky with the airplane, enjoying the amazing view and visibility from the airplane.
Yeah, if I had my other headset, I could just take my tech calls from up here and just enjoy the flying and tech calls.
It wouldn't be that bad idea to do that, because you look at, again, cost of operating these airplanes is nearly negligible, the gallons per hour fuel cost. So, you could definitely be doing that. If you have a customer asking questions about performance or something, you could say, hold on a second, let me check. Let's try it out. Yeah, that's one of the beauties about this job, is we can do that. Same thing at our factory. It's our factory is our showroom. So again, showing people through the factory, again, it's a fun thing to do. We're a great size in the sense we're still very much a small company, so we know each other by first name basis and so forth. So really a good opportunity to not only learn more about building and flying, but to make new friends and so forth.
And Mexico traffic, Spirmal's going to enter left downwind for 06 Mexico.
So I'll try to talk you through the landing. Typically on a downwind, I reduce power just a little bit. You don't have to. It's all up in how fast you want to slow it down to get ready for base to final. Pretty much beam the numbers. I'll pull back power, bleed off the airspeed, and add a little bit of flaps, and then start my descent from there on, and adding flaps as I base to final. As most of the airplanes, you should stay relatively close to the runway in case you do have an engine out. You're pulling back power. Alright, lead off the airspeed. And the flap range is at 80 miles an hour. So now I can start. I go about 5 degrees. Start my descent.
And Mexico traffic, Experiment starting with base 06.
Yeah, and again, the visibility out doing this in the pattern is just amazing, isn't it?
It is. I'm just a little bit low. We'll keep a little bit of power in. And when I clear these power lines, we'll lower the rest of the flaps. And you can land with no flaps or half flaps, just really whatever you get used to. Might keep just a tad of power in, just a little bit. Sometimes softens the landing just a little bit. And just feel it, there you go. Look at there, I'm not even on the center line this time. That's not good.
I wasn't going to say anything.
Yeah, I called myself out on it. But I got right back on.
One of these days when there's no wind at all, it's a little harder to to keep it track positive.
Well, I was talking more than I was... That's my excuse.
That's your excuse, hey? It was a nice landing and you were well on the runway though. Nice job. Well, folks, we enjoyed going up for a flight this morning, and come out for one of our events in June. Look forward to meeting with you, and look forward to welcoming in summer 2021.
Exactly.